Hi, you guys. It's Wendy coming to you with, I guess, the beginning or the shopping list for a project that I'm going to be making. You guys might remember that a couple months ago that I'm a Cool Mom, or Jessica, on her challenge, or on her channel rather, she did a Dollar Tree junk journal challenge, and she issued the challenge and had people work on a junk journal that was constructed out of materials that were purchased at the Dollar Tree and that were essentially keeping things under $15. And so she's not doing one for Christmas, but one of her viewers is, and I'll go ahead and link the channel down below. So again, it's a Dollar Tree junk journal with a Christmas theme this time. And again, the idea is to keep materials at $15 or under. And so the challenge came to post at least 2 videos, one with the materials that you're going to use and the other with the finished product. And so the only thing I don't have here to show you is the book itself. And the book I purchased for 25 cents at my favorite thrift store. They have a deal going where they have a section of books that are 10 cents each or 4 for 25 cents, which is, you just can't beat it. So I picked a book cover that was red, and I'm going to use that. So essentially that cost me 25 cents all told when I chose 4 books. And so I wanted to share with you the materials that I chose this time around that I'm going to try to incorporate in that journal. This time I'm going to do quite a bit of mixed media. I did a little bit last time. I'm going to make use of these bingo inks or inkers. So we have a red one and we have a green one. I'm going to essentially figure out how to dismantle these little daubers and to make use of the ink by pouring it into little baths that I can dye papers in, or that I can put into spray bottles that I have around and spray the ink. So that's 2 of my items. I also have one of their tempera paints in red. I couldn't find green, so that was kind of a bummer. But I did find these finger paints, which I imagine will be quite transparent with them being finger paints, but I'll go ahead and use the green portion of that. So I'm going to use that. I got some ribbons to use. I got this kind of neon green or light green twine and kind of a candy cane stripe. And then this ribbon, which is red, and it kind of has little flecks that are about this color, even though they kind of pull gold on the screen. So these, as well as this kind of thicker netting mesh ribbon. And so I figure not only can I figure I can maybe make pockets out of this and tuck spots. So I think it will serve a couple purposes for me. I also fully intend to use these circles on the end as decorations. I'll just paint over them so they become decorative elements. So there are those. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. This is kind of a wild card, and I might regret this, but I picked up this little spiral art doohickey. And a lot of us had the Spirograph when we were younger, but I figured I could use red and green ink pens and maybe make some designs that I can either cut out and use as embellishments or do directly on pages. So I thought that might be fun, and I'm banking on there being, sounds like there's also materials maybe underneath here, and so I'm hoping that there's some papers and things that I can use inside. So I'll know that here pretty soon. I got this package of felt sheets, It looks like for sure it's got some white and some green and some red. I thought that would make for some interesting, again, pockets or pages. And that certainly I could cut shapes out of it if I chose to, or sew on it. Or if I wanted to get really crafty, I could fashion some sort of book cover out of it. Maybe sew stripes together or something. So we'll see, but I'm thinking this will be interesting. And it's really thin. There are 14 sheets in here, and you can see it's probably not even an inch thick. So it's very thin, probably fairly paper-like, and so I'm going to give it a shot. It's been a while since I got my sewing machine out, but so I'm going to work with that. I also got these doilies, these red and green doilies. So that's fairly self-explanatory. And I'll be able to use this cardboard behind the doilies for tags or cards or something or other. So I figured that would give me some more material. Or if I turn it over on the back, I've got some white that I can work with. I picked up one of these in the kids section. It's a My Story Blank Journals. And if I take these out, I think you'll see why I wanted to pick them up. Well, I don't have a use for the outside. They're essentially these little individual sheets that if you open up the front cover, you have the lined paper for writing. You have this inside white paper, which I could paint on. And so there are 10 of these little booklets. So I figured this will provide me with lots of kind of writing type spaces. And so pick that up. I picked up this tissue paper that has 14 sheets. They have a lot of really cool tissue paper that's Christmas related at the Dollar Tree. I had a tough time deciding. And so it comes with just solid red, solid green, striped red on red. And then this one has got a very light white snowflake on kind of a tan or parchment color. So I think that that will be useful. And then I got this. This was also in the kids section. It's by Crazy Art, and it says it features 36 different stencils, and they're letters. But they also come with a marker. And so I thought I could maybe write in some Christmas-related words like joy or Noel or, you know what I mean. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use those and possibly the green marker in here. But yeah, hopefully you guys will follow along and see what I create out of those particular items. Hopefully I won't regret getting any. I've been seeing videos so far where people are picking up Christmas cards and books that have images, and so it'll be all on me in order to kind of create interest with the mixed media portion of things. And I may cheat just a little bit, maybe do some black and white images or something that I pulled out of thrift store books. We will see. So anyway, I just figured I'd share that with you. And I will link the challenge by the I'm a Cool Mom subscriber. Right now I'm just blanking on her name and her channel name, which is really awesome. So I'll post that below. But hopefully you guys will follow along, see what everybody else creates, and check out what I create eventually in order to participate in this challenge. Okay, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.